Hello, this is Indigo. I'm back again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the important settings that helped me improve in bloodstrike. I will cover and explain each of the settings one by one, and show you whether you should turn them on or off. Disclaimer: these settings that I used are based on my own preferences. I turned some of them on or off, based on what I need. You may not agree with me on some parts of these settings, and that's completely fine. Just like in adjusting the sensitivity, our numbers and sensitivity values differ from each other. If you have any questions or insights, feel free and comment them down below. With that being said, let's proceed to the video. First, let's start with the basic settings. Like for most players, I use the left fire button for hip fire. For the right fire button, I set it to fire on ADS. And here's why. As you can see, it automatically starts firing, even before it fully opens the scope of the gun. Fire after ADS, on the other hand, shoots after the scope of the gun is fully opened. I don't really use the right fire button, as I rely on my ADS button plus the left fire button when shooting. In my opinion, the fire on ADS gives you an advantage, since you can land shots much faster. Next is the ADS mode. For this one, I set my ADS mode to hold. By choosing this option, it becomes much easier to open and close the scope. Unlike in the tap option, you need to tap the ADS button to open, and tap it again to close the scope. I don't really recommend this one, since it's time consuming than the hold option. The mixed option is a combination of tap and hold. This option is a bit confusing for me. If you are using the mixed option, please let me know in the comment section. Next are the skill keybinds. Skill keybinds are extra buttons, intended for the other functions of some skills. It didn't make a difference whether I turned this setting on or off. Next is the auto parachute. Turning this setting on will automatically open your parachute just before you hit the ground. Personally, I prefer to have this option off. I just got used to it right before this option was implemented. Next is the aim assist. I set mine to expert. If you are a newbie, you can set it to beginner. However, you might need to change it to expert once you reach a higher rank. Next is ADS camera rotation. By turning this on, you can look around using your ADS button. I set this setting off, since I use my thumb for aiming. I also turned off the rotation for the left fire button. For the rotation of the right button, it's better to turn it on, especially if you are using a 2 or 3 finger head layout. Next is reload interrupts ADS. Turning this setting off enables you to reload while your scope is open. Turning this on restricts you from reloading while you ADS. Next is the shotgun firing mode. Single shot, as the name suggests, only fires a single shot when you tap the fire button. Hold to burst fire, on the other hand, enables you to fire multiple shots when holding the fire button. Next is the joystick auto run. I turned on this setting before, but recently I noticed that it somehow affects my movement, so I turned it off. Turning this setting off enables you to freely control your joystick. You can control the direction of your movement in different situations. Turning this setting on enables you to automatically run when you reach the auto run icon. Once you reach the auto run icon, you can let go of your joystick and it will not stop your movement. I find this a bit inconvenient, as I want to have full control on my movement. Next is auto sprint. Just like the auto run, you will immediately sprint once you reach the auto sprint icon. I turned this setting off, as I want to have full control on my movement speed. Turning this off will help you avoid from unnecessary running into situations you're not supposed to. Next is the crouch mode. My crouch mode is set to hold. Just like with my ADS button, I prefer to have it on hold, so that I don't have to tap it again when I'm done using it. Next is running interrupts crouching. Turning this setting on cancels your crouching state when you begin to sprint or run. This also helps you to avoid sudden crouching when you move. Turning this off will restrict you from sprinting when you are crouching. Next is sprinting interrupts reloading. Turning this on restricts you from reloading when you sprint. Based on my experience, turning this on can be a bit annoying, especially if you want to reload in a close-range gunfight. So I set this off. I turned off the sprinting interrupts using medical items, so that I can still heal while I run away in difficult situations. I turned on the auto open doors for my convenience. Next is auto jump over. Turning this setting on enables you to automatically climb over structures and obstacles when you press the jump button. Personally, I turn this setting off. It could become a problem if I suddenly jump over at some obstacles in crucial situations. I have a dedicated button for the zipline, so I set this setting off. I also turned off the camera rotation for the jump and crouch button. These next settings are self-explanatory, and you can adjust them to your own liking. I recently made a new layout. You can try this if you are using for fingers and above. If you are having trouble in finding your sensitivity, you can check this video on my channel. If you want to have a stable FPS, you can lower your graphics quality and disable the detailed animation. But if your device can handle all the work, then feel free to max everything out for a better gaming experience. That's it for this video. I hope you find the right settings that matches your playstyle. With the right settings and certain level of practice, you will surely see some improvements in the way you played the game. If you are looking for the best gun loadouts, I have uploaded a video on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video is helpful to you, as it helps me create more videos and tutorials. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free and comment them down below. Your feedbacks are very important to me, so that I'll know on what to improve on my channel as well as to my future videos. Until then, see you on the next video. Peace.